Good morning, students. Today's topic is UAT, User Acceptance Testing from Software Engineering. User acceptance testing is the last stage of the testing and it is performed just before the system is released. The main goal is to check whether the software works correctly in the real world situations and meet user expectations. So that's the final phase. As we have said, it is the final phase of the software testing conducted before the system goes live and focus on user requirement and validates real world usage. Now here the definition is that testing performed by end users. So these are the tested by the end users and ensure system meets the business requirements. And this is also called the beta testing or end user testing. So in simple terms, we say that UAT is testing done by the actual users instead of the developers. And the aim is to verify that the system satisfies the business needs, and it is sometimes also referred to as a beta testing or end user testing. Now objectives of UAT: validates business requirement, ensures system usability, confirm system is ready for the deployment, and identify missing features. So that's the main objective of UAT, to confirm the system meets the requirement, whether it is easy to use, ready for the deployment, and also helps in identify the missing functionalities as well. Now, who performs UAT? We already said that end users, clients, customers, business analysts, and stakeholders. Okay, unlike other system testing types, UAT is not done by the developers or testers. It is carried out by the end users, clients, or stakeholders, because they are the one who will actually use the system. Now, UAT process. That is UAT process. It's listed like requirement analysis, test planning, test case design, test execution, defect reporting, and final approval. This is the UAT process. That the UAT process starts from analysis. So we said it starts from requirement analysis, then planning, designing, execution, and after the execution, test execution, defect reporting, final approval, and after the users execute the test, report defects, and finally give approval if everything goes correctly. Okay. Now, types of UAT testing. We have said there are different types of UAT testing. Alpha testing is done internally, while beta testing is done by real users, and operational testing checks system operations, and contract testing ensures requirements are fulfilled as per the agreement. So here alpha testing, beta testing, operational accepted testing, and contract acceptance testing. These are the different types of UAT. Now exit and entry and exit criteria. So here exit and entry criteria defines that. Entry criteria defines when UAT can start, such as completion of system testing, and exit criteria define when UAT ends, such as fixing all the defects and getting user approval. Okay, so here entry criteria, we say that system testing completed, critical bugs fixed, test environment ready. Okay, exit criteria, all defects are resolved, requirements met, and user sign off received. So that is entry and exit criteria. Now, advantages of UAT. So UAT, we know that user acceptance testing, and what are the advantages here? So it improves software quality, ensures customer satisfaction, and reduces risk of failure, and validates real world usage. Okay, so UAT improves overall software quality, ensures customer satisfaction, and it reduces the chances of failure after the deployment, and confirms that the system works in real world conditions. So these are the advantages of user acceptance testing. Now, limitations of UAT. However, many advantages are there. Obviously, there will be some limitations as well. So here also UAT also have some limitations. That is time consuming, depends on user availability, limited technical coverage, and requires proper planning. Okay, so it can take time, depends on the user availability, and may not cover deep technical issues. Okay, then proper planning is required for effective testing. In order to be effective, proper planning is required. That is one of the step in the UAT testing as well, but the proper planning is very much required here. Now, example, when we take the same example like online shopping system, and here users test the features like login, searching the product, adding the items to the cart, and completing the payment to ensure everything works correctly. Okay, suppose that's the only one feature we are seeing, that these all things will be tested by the user. Conclusion. So when coming to the conclusion, we know that the UAT is a very important phase because it ensures that system is ready for the users and it acts as a final validation step before the deployment. Okay, so final validation, it's a final validation step, ensures system readiness, confirms user satisfaction, and critical for successful deployment. Hope the topic is clear. Thank you.